Oh, I have to click the thing. Greetings. Welcome to the house of the damned. It's very hard to see in here, by the way. But it's spooky. Ooh. Are you not terrified? Are you clutching at your whiskey glasses as we speak? Can I be heard at all? I'll tell you one thing, it's hard to, I can't just like glance over here. I have to do. What is this? The horror. How difficult it is to see you from beyond the grave. I don't know what this is all about. Ugh. I have to make sure I can see everything properly. Especially if the stream isn't working. Oh, there it is. Good, it is. Ah, beautiful. Delicious. Yeah. Spirits. Spooky. I have a drink next to me. I will do something terrifying to it. These things are going to distract me a lot. That wasn't perfectly obvious. Feels like the Grinch. Now, tonight, although spooky, we are still running the GoFundMe to help my parents out. That'll be going on for the entire month of November, which is good. And I started it early because I realized my father's birthday is on the 28th. I started this technically around the 28th. And it all worked out swell. So far, at least. Truly terrifying to me is finding out how all this YouTube stuff works now that I'm monetized. Because I have no idea how that works. No idea, it's terrifying. Why? It's so hard to tell if anything's happening. Most like, is it working? Yes, good. It's working. Oh, I have heard that streaming today has been iffy. I don't exactly know why. That was a number of hours ago, so hopefully it's fine now. But there's no way to tell. It's a mystery. So if the stream does do the whole circle of the damned, keeps you in the void forever. Sorry. Oh, I'm clicking the wrong thing, that's why. Ah! Music Maestro. I'm going back to the Halloween tunes tonight, if I can find it. So far away, it's terrifying. It should be easy enough to find, in theory. But I have this giant mask on my face. The question is, how long will I be able to have this on my face? Good evening. There are few who deny what I do, I am the best. All my talents are renowned far and wide. When it comes to surprises in the moonlit nights, I excel without ever even trying. The slightest little effort of my ghost-like charms. I can hear grown men give out a shriek. With a wave of my hand in a well-placed mound, I have swept the very bravest off their feet. I can't find it. I know I clicked it. Who here would ever understand that the Pumpkin King, the skeleton grin, would tire of his ground? They only understood. Give it all up if he only could. I'll stop there because if I keep going, it's going to be forever. But what I'm trying to find is stuff I looked at earlier. Spotify's really weird, man. Every time I think I figured it out, it's like, no, you don't know anything. You go straight to hell. Straight to hell. Because It likes to show me what I've listened to recently, but only like the top 6 things. Otherwise, it's like, oh, you listen to different stuff. Go to hell. Oh, here we go. Recently played. Can I find it? No idea. This is something I should have shut up earlier, but I forgot. If you've been here a while, you shouldn't be surprised. There it is. Blends in. Yeah, spooky music. Yikes indeed, Mr. Greatshot. Welcome to the Halls of the Damned. Yeah, I don't know what this is, technically. It's supposed to be a ghost. Or a spirit, as I said. Alright, now that music's good. Let me know if the volume needs adjusting. The volume. I have to do so many things. Sugar Kitty, hello, welcome to the Halls of the Damned. You have joined us from afar. It's one of your 9 lives, meow. I will be taking off the mask eventually because I cannot drink anything with it on. I wanted to spend at least the first 15-ish minutes. Spookiness. Bonus points if you're here early, basically. I know enough of you have been here long enough. Now I tried to make the start of this at least mildly entertaining. And tonight I went all out by digging out this costume. I have numerous costumes, but this one's pretty spooky. If not utterly cheap. But, you know, does the job. But I got the spooky little hand things. Helps if you can't see my arm. It goes all the way down. Got spooky stuff here too. It goes spooky, I guess. Maybe not 15 minutes, maybe 10. Getting warmer by the moment. My own little hell. I don't want to drink this thing. I'm starting out with some cider. I've never had it before, so I don't know if I'm going to like it. It's down east, and I haven't really loved down east cider. But it's unfiltered, and I think it was like 8%, or at least 6. Something like that. It caught my attention. And I went, why not? The scary thing I did today was get myself further into debt. Yes, debt is the terrifying thing that all adults must deal with. But, I saw a Redbreast PX cask bottle on the shelf, and I couldn't stop myself. It was only in there for cider, I swear. It was a good price, too, from what 4-Leaf Whiskey tells me. Apparently in her area it is a great deal more. Oh, good to hear. Made a correct choice. Are you terrified? Also messed with the lighting. I had an intro. I did it all tonight, guys. Supposed to be spooky. Oh, my glasses, I can't see. So many different things are going to be messed up when I take this off. Times. This is the problem. It's a whiskey channel, and I haven't had anything to drink, and it's been 8 minutes. Look at all those emotes. 5 fingers are going nuts. Love it. Can't tell what they all are. My eyes. Now the question is, again, as always, what are you drinking this evening? What spirits are in your glass? Do you have any candy? Can I have some? No? Alright. Yes, Mr. Graves said, I agree. I was tempted by another, but I immediately was like, no, that's not going to happen. As much as I wanted to do a review of a different bottle, I knew which one I really enjoyed the most, and thought I would never see again. So that was a very easy choice for me. Like a bottle that I never thought I'd get or see again pops up right in front of me. An easy answer. This is the House of Dickel, yes. It is a scary place. Everything tastes like rye. Everything has the Flintstone vitamin taste to it. What was I gonna do? Oh, there was a Dickel in the videos, in my Instagram stuff earlier. I don't know exactly what it's called. I'm gonna look at it once the mask is off, if I remember. If you remind me, I will do so. Otherwise, I will very likely forget. I do feel like the Halloween feel you've ever seen the Halloween movie, at the start the kid has a mask on. Yeah, what this feels like. It's not great. It's spooky. This is akin to the, what is it, the Scream mask? Except more detailed. Yes, I thought so. Mark Eminecker, hello. Welcome to the halls of the damned. Join us. And thank you to all the new members we have from last time. That was quite a thrill. Someone was being very generous. Ooh. Oh good, I don't have to talk about it as much, but do make sure you check out the GoFundMe. It is going to be going on for a full month. And tonight's stream is going to be short. Well, it's going to be normal time, which is an hour. It's Bourbon Night is going live after this, and they need assistance with the Knob Creek pick. And I'm happy to assist. It was very simple for me. Only one of their selection samples had a 7 on it, so I picked that one. I believe it was at least, had to be 60%. You can't even see the mustard. In fact, I guarantee you it's going to be a mess once I take this off. I might have to take a breather and grab the wax. We'll see. I'm trying to keep it away from my face enough. Also, Whiskey Uncensored, hello. Pancreatic 12, looking like rain. Kill it. Send it to the other side, man. It's a good bottle, though. I'm just looking at my glass right there. Wants it. Give it to us, precious. Again, I have to turn my whole head to see the other screen. It's spooky. Oh wait, I gotta turn this off too. I have the intro still on, and I don't want that. Where's the PX? It's right over there. It's on the to be open shelf, hidden in the back, so I don't open it immediately. Which I'm still considering. Yeah, I did a video about it already. I know I like it, without question. And I know I like it because when I was in the tower for my stint as a guard dog, or at least a volunteer, that's probably a better word, I asked for a pour of the PX from Cliff and Irene, who were hanging out in the vault the whole time for those 2 hours. So again, as soon as I saw it, wasn't even, I was like, oh, I could get the other, no, I'm not going to do that. The other one was the new one, the, is it port or something like that? Some kind of other thing. I forget what it was now. It's starting to get warm here. 2 more minutes till this thing comes off and I can breathe. It's Ben, are you in the void still? Are you out in the world? Being haunted by your pasts? Haunted, I say. Woo. Sorry. 2 minutes. God. I swear, I thought 15 minutes would be easy. It isn't. Like, how do you... I guess if you go outside in October, and it's chilly, this works. Because it is warm here. It's not insane. My glasses aren't going to fog up too bad, but... I wouldn't want this on for an extensive amount of time. Like 30 minutes tops. And that's, of course, if I wasn't eating or drinking anything. Taking this off, although not too bad, it's going to be a pain. Northbound on the New Jersey Turnpike. Listen here, Ben. Pay attention to the road. Oh god, 1 more minute. Then I can drink this. I did another thing where I turned the lights and made them all blue and creepy looking. Almost blacklight-ish. But I can't see very well even with the mask off. But I do have a little light source here so I can see a little better. With this mask on, I can't see jack. Like I said, I'm starting with cider, and I'm going to have to do something spooky and scary, and that will terrify some of you out there. Probably not most of you who come here regularly, but some people will see this and be like, what are you doing, man? Stop! I hope you're prepared. Clutching your covers Being terrified. Oh, 15 minutes, okay. Oh. Yep. Hurt. Got squishified. You can imagine how much I enjoyed 2020. I'm all 4 masks. Out and about. I'll do it just when I don't want to see anyone. Or talk to anyone. Ugh, that's better. Alright, now the scary things I was going to do. I know, this is the most terrifying part. The unkempt mustache. Alright, this is a 2-parter, so you ready? First, we have a perfectly normal glass of cider. Then we have what is funny to me is a flask of Weller's Special Reserve, which I will put a little bit of this into that. The horror of me doing such a thing. That's not all. Put it back on, yeah. Somewhat terrified of my mustache, I know. Certainly terrifies me sometimes. Next, we have here a bag. It's better if I point it that way, so you know what it is. Ah, it's Blanton's. Look at it. We will put some Blanton's into this glass. The horror, the sheer horror. Why? Oh, blah. What have you done? That's it. This doesn't even have the actual cork anymore because it broke. And this is not the best. This is probably the worst bottle of Blanton's I've ever tasted. But that's why I have it. So I can just... He's like, hey, you want to try some bad Blanton's? Here you go. Now you know why you shouldn't pay so much for this. There are some good ones. Most of them are. But still, oops, I broke it. This thing is falling apart on me. Damn. Pulled too hard. Oh, I see. I don't. Too dark to mess with this, but I definitely broke it. Can't see. I took off my glasses. It's terrifying. Run away. Horror. Every time I do that, I realize how blind I am. Alright, now we taste. This is going to be a complete, like at least one shot of just whiskey. Hello. 10:31. Very nice. Well done. Loving the creep jank vibe. Well, that's all we ever do here. I'm creepy and janky at the same time. More so than usual tonight. I have to joke about that quickly because that could be terrifying. I have fretted over that thought many a time. So I don't eat much when I'm streaming, if ever. Mustache is going to drive me nuts. Drive me mad, I tell you. Before I end the stream, the next thing I will do that will terrify all of you is to drink whiskey out of just a normal glass instead of a Glencairn. Oh, God, the horror. I might even put ice in it. Bourbon for bacon. Hello. Cheers. Hello, hello. I still have to redo those 2 touching Glencairns. They're not crisp enough for my liking, but I keep forgetting to do that. Hell, I'm not even sure what I did today. Oh yeah, I bought a bottle. That's what I did. I shouldn't have done that. But I did. Oh, did everything go up again? For travel? Because that blows if it did. It's like, I want to go places, but everything costs too much now.
I have a lot of like travel plans in my head of places I'd like to visit. Money is the problem. You know, we have other problems financially before we even think about traveling anywhere. Thus, again, as I remind you, the GoFundMe is live. And that is to help out my family because both my parents have cancer, which is truly the most terrifying thing I have to deal with. And that doesn't go away at the end of October, unfortunately. If only it did. Hell, it's only just starting. Like that. Take that out? I do not remember. I think that cider's dry. You can see the can, but it doesn't really tell you much other than down east. Unfiltered. First time having it, so this is technically a reaction. Although I did add a bunch of whiskey to it, so that... whatever, it's fine. Woof, 210 calories. Cool. This is why I drink whiskey most of the time. Less calories. I don't even want to think about how much I used to weigh when I was drinking beer all the time. Oof. Those were the days. 19 grams of sugar. No protein, oh my god. The unfiltered craft cider. This is the double blend. Yes, Whiskey Uncensored. She had minor surgery recently for early stage lung cancer, so we got it early. They removed all of it. I think. They just talked about it recently. But I think my mom has to take some kind of medication for a while to make sure it all goes away. It's still kind of new. So yeah, almost 1 year to the exact time that my dad diagnosed. Life is not pulling any punches right now. But that's why I'm doing GoFundMe again. I've talked about, at least I've mentioned, that what happens when people you love have cancer is the helplessness one feels because you can't do anything about it. You can't do anything to like make it go away. But what I can do is this. This is what I do. And raising funds to help my parents, I can do that. If that helps them in any way, shape, or form, that's all I can do right now. And I get to share whiskey in the process. That's the important part. Other than just doing it to help raise money for my parents and my family in general. But it also shares the whiskey with the community. All those who want to help, I've had at least, well, I don't know how many actually. I've had a number of other channels that I've got contacted, donate things. So that's been awesome. I think we're up to 14 items. I'm still waiting to hear back on one, but 14-ish. We'll see. So if you do want to donate anything, you do have the option. Just get in touch. Like, email me, killco77@hotmail.com. That's the easiest way to do it, because I will check that every day. I spend far too much time going through emails. It's not great. It is dry. I can't find the percentage. I like sweet ciders, so this is not my major thing, but I didn't just grab it because of the fact it's called double blend. I like the idea. I think it was definitely a double blend and the idea of proof, or percentage, I should say. I know I saw it on here somewhere. It has to be on the bottle, or can, somewhere. But if it's in silver or tiny black letters, or some BS like that. Maybe it just has to be on the packaging. I don't know. I don't drink enough of this stuff anymore to know where anything is. They have red lettering on it too. That doesn't help in the dark. Ah, there we go. Oof, I was right. 6.9% bourbon. I'm sure you can appreciate that. It's as close to 7 as I could get, so it had all the earmarks of me wanting it. I wanted to try it. 6.9%, unfiltered, and cider. That's all I wanted, really. The only reason I came across a PX Sherry Redbreast, in a display case, was because I went to get some cider randomly on a Sunday. And if you know me, I don't like going out on the weekends ever. So this was a little bit of a fluke. That I woke up late, I think, late-ish. I didn't even bother to eat anything. I thought, fuck it, I'll go to Starbucks. So I did. The Starbucks is right in the same plaza as the liquor store. I thought, well, Halloween's coming up. I'm doing a live stream tonight. Get some cider to drink instead. And I always check their case, and this time I saw 2 different Redbreasts in there. Actually 3, come to think of it. They had the 15-year too. There was a lot of stuff that surprised me when I walked it past there. They had the 15-year. The price has gone up a fair amount on that. The 12, not the 12, the PX, and then the new one, which I keep forgetting the name, which I think is just some other kind of wine, like port or something. It's something else. It's not PX, it's something else. Which was tempting, but I was my decision was made the moment I saw them both, whether I liked it or not. And then there was the red spot, I think it was, has gone up astronomically since the last time I saw it. Last time I saw it was $125, maybe $150, and now it's over $200. Let me double check this. I don't want to be spitting unfactual information, even though I'm an expert at that anyway. Tawny Port, thank you, Gandy Road. Also, welcome to the home of the damned. Oh, I don't know why that came up. All right, let's see here. Nope, there we go. Yeah, the last time I saw Red Spot, 15-year on the shelf, it was 125 or 150 bucks, maybe 175. I honestly don't remember. Now it's 279. That's where I saw it on the shelf. I don't even know what the MSRP could be to begin with. And then I had there we go, the yellow spot's 125, and the Redbreast PX and the Redbreast Tawny Port, yes, that's what it was, were both $89.99, so 90 bucks for either one of those. I believe the 15-year was right next to it. And I didn't even take a picture of the price of it because I was just kind of disgusted. I was like, what? Absolutely not. Thankfully, I didn't really, I wasn't a major fan of the Redbreast 15. I like all the spot bottles on my shelf. That's a me thing. That's one of those little collector problems that I have. Hasn't happened yet. And I mean just one of each, like green, yellow, red, gold, which I do have, so that's done. And blue, even though last time I had the blue, I wasn't impressed. But I would like to have a bottle anyway. Again, Irish whiskey I really like it. And I saw a Middleton on the shelf. Middleton, very rare, for $319. I'm glad I have like a cutoff point of $100. I've tipped a toe over that a few times, but it's not a good thing for me to do. So that was my terrifying event today. It was a good terrifying event. A shock, we'll say. I was shocked when I saw that bottle on the shelf. And then terrified of what I was about to do. And then I was very pleased when I got home. I can prove I had. Don't worry. Hold on. Oh, it's way the hell over there. I moved it out of reach so I wouldn't open it. Well, this might just be an empty box, although hell that I'm holding something with some weight to it. Oh no, I won't open you. It's fine. Just come out. Don't be afraid. There she is. Look at the bird. Isn't that nice? The Robin Redbreast unit slang. Flying off into the sunset. Stay right there. No, I dropped everything. No, I didn't. Is anyone doing anything for Halloween? I mean, I'm not, but I normally don't. But I'm wondering about, like, what kind of What was bothering me for this live stream was figuring out what I should drink for Halloween at all. At all. Like, I don't even know. It's freaking, like, it's a children's holiday. The only thing I'm interested in is the price of candy dropping the next day. Oh, Ganny Road, you and me, oof, on the same level, man. It is. Again, I have access to any, like, when I go into the vault, I have access to anything in there, anything at all. And when I saw the PX on the shelf, I was like, that's what I'm having right now. I was like, without question. It's one of the few bottles I could say is a favorite. And I'm trying to keep that to a small list, but it's not going to work. I have at least 10 to 14 to 20, 21? I'm trying to go in divisions of 7 here. We'll say 21. I'm sure there's more than that, but I'll say at least 21 different whiskeys I like the most. I'll narrow that down someday. Maybe end of the year, my favorite whiskeys of 2023. Gotta love those videos. I have to feel like I'm thinking I want to make one, so there's that, but I'm not of the mindset to do clickbait BS. What I am, if, for the heads up for all of you, I am starting to do more shorts because YouTube really likes that. And now that I'm monetized, I'm a slave to their wants. No, I'm not. Lots of candy. See, I'm in an apartment building, but there's no indication that anyone even lives at my apartment. It's just a door and nothing else. Well, it's like decorations and stuff at other places down the hall. Ugh. Whiskey RN, that's the scariest thing you can do. Also, Shrelcom, if I didn't say that. I think I did, but I took the mask off, now I'm confused. Yep. It's ridiculous. I mean, with all that tariff BS for a while, and it still hasn't gotten back to what it should be. What I want to do, I'm not going to, but it's something I've thought about numerous times, is I've taken a lot of pictures of bottles over the years. Just kind of snooping around, seeing what's what, seeing what the lowest prices are at prices are at different locations. And I want to compare some of them. Like, what was Green Spot 3 years ago? Like, before 2020, before the plague? And what is it now? I don't know what that is. Scarborough Scotch? Oh, Mr. Great Job. There's only one way to really find out for sure. I don't even know what it is, but there's so much whiskey out there, man. That's like the biggest like plus and con of doing all this is there are trying to think. I almost want to say billions. Billions of distilleries, no. Millions? I'll say thousands. Hundreds of thousands. That sounds pretty good. There's a lot of them. A lot of distilleries out there now. Which means a lot of whiskey, which means a lot of whiskey brands, which means a lot of whiskey to try over my little short lifetime. If you want, you don't have to. I don't want to pressure anyone into doing anything. That's no fun. I'm a source of encouragement, that's all. For more. I know what that is, sort of. That's why there's a whiskey community, man. It's like, I haven't tried this. Has anyone tried it? Yes, this is what I think. Cool. Now you know what to look for. The mustache is going to annoy me this whole night because I have the mask on. But it's nice and dark in here, so you can't really tell. Oh, that's what's bothering me. I ate an apple earlier. And apple skin is kind of gross, but I eat it anyway. I don't care. Oh. Hunter Lang. I haven't had enough Scotch lately. I have something Scotch-like coming up. But what I will do is for one of the giveaways next month. No, sorry, not next month. December. In December at some point, be prepared. Be prepared. Be ready for a Winter is Coming sampler. There's one in the giveaway, so there's one in the GoFundMe giveaway again. Giveaway, big thing, helps family, that good, goes till the end of the month, many prizes, much good. That is how you speak Neanderthal. But there is a sampler that's going to be in that, and I will probably do another one, just the sampler, in December at some time, because that seems like the ideal time to do it. The whole lineup of the Kingdoms, Winter is Coming from Game of Thrones. Still have to update that skull someday. I haven't done it yet. Oh, and once again, if you have any ideas for emotes for my channel, I have the option of making one more, but I kind of ran out of ideas. I got the mustache with the glasses, I have the skull, I have other things, Glencairn glasses, that worked. I think there's 4. I think I can have 5, I'm not sure. Haven't looked into that. It's been one of those days, man. I am seriously ADDing all over the place, or ADHD. I've been cleaning randomly. That's a sign something's going on. You know, it's 3 a.m. I'm cleaning my kitchen. Why? I don't know. It seems like a good idea at the time. Come from there. Yes, the Johnny Walker. That's why I know Kyla. Whenever I think about it, I think it's something, a main thing that goes into Johnny Walker. It's partially, I was possessed. Partially why I like some Johnny Walker so much. If they add that stuff in it, I've enjoyed that. Looks like rain emote. I could do it. I think about like a good idea, and then it's like they make it really tiny, and I go, I don't know. Well, I could do an upside down bottle with rain around it coming down, but that would be kind of tricky. Doable, but I don't know if it would be understandable. We'll see. That's a good one. I just got that stuck in my head now. There's a way to do other stuff, but like I've seen some of Aquavita's Vita Roy's emotes, and I'm just like, how the hell did you make that this? How'd you make it like this big? Because once you get it to a smaller size, it gets really weird, all pixelated and stuff. Oh, here's another question. Do you guys, since I found that PX today, do you guys know of any other bottles that are being released soon? I know we're hitting the end of the year, and I think the last hurrah of releases are happening now. I know with December coming up, people are like, oh, what should I buy? Oh, gifts for people with whiskey. That sort of thing. So I know there's stuff they got going, but I don't know what or from whom. Like, the immediate thoughts are Elijah Craig. Blanton's probably does some kind of stuff. And I know with Irene's event not long ago, there was stuff going around then. That's why she had so many of them. Yeah, that's the stuff I don't follow. Probably should. But I don't. All I know is what I like now, thankfully. It's kind of like a leveling point. It's one of those things I like to tell people who are getting into whiskey. It's like, you will go nuts at the start, and then you'll sort of find your groove. For me, it's been bourbons, but that's also due to Scotch prices going through the roof and into outer space. So that's sadly a deterrent. I do have some other things that have been interesting, but Scotch is on the kind of back burner. Unless there's something that someone wants to donate, then it's just like the Brooklotic. recently. That was definitely because someone donated it, not because I bought a Scotch. But it's a good one. I don't know where it is. It's over there. Stuff like that. Stuff I should know. But, again, I have problems just dealing with myself. So, trying to deal with the whole industry about whiskey and distribution and sales, just... I knew. Oops. We're gonna have to clear stuff. Oh, I'm gonna have to change everything after this, aren't I? I just realized that. This is the last stream of the month. It's terrifying. I don't have the gloves on. Shoot. It's not as scary if I don't have gloves on. But that feels weird. Like, we're going into November already, man. I know I've been prepping for it for once. This is one of the few times in the year where I'm raring to go. It's this time of year. It's November because of this whole big fundraiser I'm trying to do. And then there's March for spring Irish whiskey. And even that's not too insane. It's just, you know, a matter of finding bottles in advance. Like that one, except I've opened that one already and did a review this past March. So I can just open that one. I know I like it. No questions asked. Yep. Spooky. You didn't see the mask. Spooky. I'm actually going to, this is probably what, well, I haven't decided, but I'll be wearing some kind of costume to a Halloween themed event. This is like, I don't want to call it personal information, but I've been going to spin classes for a very long time at a spin place that opened up 7 years ago, 6? It doesn't feel like that long, but it is. And they're moving to a bigger location that's just a little further away. So I'm getting to the point where I know they'll be out of walking distance soon, which is a little sad. But so I'm going to a Halloween spin class they're doing on 31st. That's fun. I mean, I kind of space out most of the time, but I'm not surprised by any of the moves they do usually, so that's good. I've done them enough times that when they just yell them out, I can do it without issue. And I know the owners and a number of the instructors. So that's nice. That was my, spoilers, exposure therapy. That's what that was. I didn't initially do it because I thought I would enjoy spin classes. I was like, okay, I'm going to do this thing where other people are around and it's exercise, which is supposed to be good for me. And I've stuck with it to some point, but they're very popular, which is part of why they're getting a bigger location. So getting a class is not as easy. I'm very particular about where I sit. I want to have a certain spot because it's more exposure therapy that way. I put myself near the entrance so people have to walk by me the whole time. Oh, it's awful. Well, I don't feel great about it, but that's the point. And again, exercise is good. So I think it's the 11th of next month they'll be going away. That'll be that. New location, new stuff, new trying to get used to a different place, which is also very loud and busy. Again, I'll keep saying it. I'm gonna have to say this every 15 minutes from now on, so please bear with me. But KillCo Family Fundraiser is going on. It is going on through the whole month of November up until the 26th is when the raffle. The prizes will be dished out. Yes, there are a lot of prizes. 14 that I'm aware of. One of them is still yet to be They have said they're going to give something, but they haven't said what exactly yet. So I have to wait to hear from them so I know what it is. What to call it. I can read it out now for the sake of people who aren't sure. That's bright. That is the screen covered with white paper. Or at least white, what's supposed to look like white paper, but anyway. We have a 3-chord butterscotch sundae and Old Elk sweet cheeks, Elijah Craig private barrel proof, of course. Irene's Hug, Litchfield American Single Malt at Last Malt? Or is this called? No, it's called Last. Why do I have the extra word? Crowded Barrel Magnificent Beast Jackalope, Evan Williams Single Barrel, which you can no longer get in the States. You can only get in Kentucky. I hope you watched that video. I think that's the video I did recently. I don't remember anymore. That might be next week. I really don't remember. Spoilers, but it. Winter is Coming Mega Sampler. That is what I was talking about earlier. All 7 of the 7 Kingdoms. The Scotch, which is all over here behind me. Traverse City Single Barrel Bourbon, 7-year pick. New Riff Single Malt. Foregate Sample Pack. Jack Daniel's Distillery Series. 375 mil. Tennessee Rye finished in high toast oak barrels. That's a lot. A Mash and Drum JT Melick Single Barrel Pick. And a Mash and Drum Hard Truth Rye Pick. The last one that I'm not 100% sure of is something that Aquavitae Roy is going to manage. But time zones, you know, messes things up. I hope so. Thank you. I hope some of you got to see the moon recently. It was stellar as of a few nights ago. But right now, it's raining here. It's been raining all day. So that is not something I get to see tonight, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm looking at the thing at the bottom here. Heavy rain. Okay. Oh, and the other thing I'm supposed to say, and I've said this before, and it doesn't guarantee anything. Keep that in mind with me. I may be doing some gaming streams. There are some spooky games, or at least kind of scary games that I haven't played. I bought a few of them recently because they were on sale, like $3 on sale, so they're older. But I like to live stream games again. I do that every once in a while. I haven't done it for a long time because I don't think I always like the idea of combining what is supposed to help me unwind and relax and just get out of my brain for a little while with trying to focus on live streaming, which you think is easy, but you have to try it. Try to do a live stream, and then you tell me. Bourbon Bounty, cheers, hello. Spooky. Sorry. It's spooky. We're coming up on the last 15 minutes here. Again, GoFundMe thing, link below, I think, or link in the pinned comment, at least. And then we are going to, well, I'm going to head over to Bourbon Night because they are doing a Knob Creek pick at some point, and they have some samples that they're going to go through on the live stream and see what others think. I already voted in my head, though. And it's easy. Things become very easy when you make your own little nonsense. And I've done that since I was born, basically. But I was born on July 7th, so 7-7. So anything that has a 7 in it, I have a weird interest in. Just cause, no real reason. So for theirs, they have one bottle or one sample that has a 7 on it. That's the one I think they should pick. Simple as that. Could be the worst one there is, but oh well. What else? There you go. Also, I should go to the casino soon. I've been thinking that for a little while. Not during the weekend, though. All that money I don't have, I usually just spend $5 and leave, which I spend $5. I spend real money on the beer wall and have like 2 or 3 beers, usually just 2. But it's nice to just give them, well, it's not nice, but you give them the credit card and you can pour however much you want. And you get charged for it at the end. It's a bit weird. It completely negates the whole someone pouring you a drink part. You just get your own. No, actually not. I mean, I only know a little bit about them. I know they exist. And I think I've tried some at some point. But I don't remember. Part of the reason I do live streams and I do videos is so I can have a reference. I'm convinced in the back of my mind, and this is a horrible thing to say, this is the scariest thing I can say probably, is that because of my condition, I will eventually just forget. Like possibly Alzheimer's, something like that, dementia, whatever. and I won't remember things at all. Like, I have bad memory as it is, but I won't be able to remember stuff at all. So what I hope to do, like the vague idea, is that if that happens, if I get to that kind of age, that I can watch these and see how I used to be, and maybe remember a little better. So that's the terrifying truth right there. Not exactly the reason I started this channel, but that's something that's in the back of my mind. It's like, this could happen to you. Shut up. I don't need to think about that. Stop it. Like the going to sleep thought. Like, I'm trying to sleep here. What are you doing? I had that happen last night. That's another terrifying thought when you're an older gentleman like myself. Sleep. And not being able to get it. I slept for 6 hours last night, and I fell asleep around 3:30 in the morning. What should I pour as my whiskey? Like, I have to finalize everything. It'd be terrifying. I got my wild turkey last. Do you think that solves it? Wild turkey? Because I do have some wild turkey 101 here. I don't have any more rare breed, though. That's what I would pour. I'm trying to think what I should pour in my glass before the end. To terrify all of those. It's like, look, I used the wrong glass. It's not a Glencairn. It's terrifying. Woo! I'm going to add ice. Excuse me. A wise gentleman like I don't know what to call myself. I think older in the fact that 21 is younger. I'm 43 now. I feel like I'm not even 30. Oh. It's a little weird. Part of it, I think, is what I tell myself is the whole like mental health stuff. I am about 5 years behind where I should be, minimum. Probably more like 10, but it's unpleasant. I think I didn't talk with my brother, but I mentioned it. Like, I feel like I'm always behind everything that's happening. Like, I was 30, I should have been doing stuff much earlier. But I didn't, because I have all these issues that, at the time, they were not figuring that out. But they are figuring it out now, and I have medication. It's all good for now. And I should be getting more. That'll be great. More pills, yay. For those who don't know, I take 9 a day. Hold on. Yeah, 9 pills every day. All throughout the day. So morning, noon, and night. It's the easiest way to say it. But I think you have to start getting used to that when you get to be my age. You start to fade away and become a ghost. Oh. Closer and closer to the end. I gotta figure this out though. Shit. I do have the Weller here still. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember. To make it more horrifying. Excuse me. I don't, actually. I've never done a video of that because I don't see it around here. Maybe, well, there's probably, I haven't been looking for it. There might be a Wild Turkey 101. It might be a Wild Turkey rare breed, actually. I could find it, maybe. But, I'm not really looking for bottles right now. And again, I did something stupid by buying this wonderful PX Sherry Redbreast, but, really shouldn't have. Really shouldn't have. Again, doing a fundraiser. Don't have any money to do such a thing. Credit cards are bad. My credit score is not the best. But here we go, folks. We are putting the last of my Buffalo Trace. I don't know where I'll get another one of these. But I'll get one eventually, in theory. And I have the E.H. Taylor. My Buffalo Trace ness is good. I got the Buffalo Trace E.H. Taylor. Is Weller Buffalo Trace? I feel like it is. My brain doesn't want to work right now. Was it Weller, Blanton's, Buffalo Trace, E.H. Taylor, and then all the really fancy ones that no one can get? Am I right there? The Wellers too. My favorite is Weller 107, I don't think I'm going to have Weller 107 on my shelf for a while. John Johns. Damn. That is terrifying. As long as you're drinking water, you'll be alright. It's fine. Oh yeah, Whiskey Iron. It's great. But here we go. I'm using the last of my Buffalo Trace to end the evening here with all of you. See if I'm making a mistake here. No. I would say it's not quite a mistake. It's close, but not quite. Yes, I have a good memory about the Rare Breed 101 LA Chambers. I'll reiterate the story as I can. But I met the Brewbaker maker in Kentucky when I was down there a couple years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago now. Yeah. Okay, I was right. My brain was not lying to me. The Pappies is ridiculous. If I ever get a bottle of Pappies, I will laugh so hard. So hard. Because I won't buy it. I don't know how that'll end up in my lap. But I'd find that hysterical. Because of what it is and how I always talk shit about it. Well, I disapprove of the marketing practices that are going on. I'm sure it's a fine bourbon. I don't think it's worth anywhere near what people pay for it. That's it. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I met the Brewbaker maker in Kentucky at Wild Turkey 2 years ago, and we got to have some Wild Turkey 101 rye in one of these glasses. They actually give you the glass when you buy it. And what was my point? Beautiful sunset, or sunrise, sorry. Beautiful sunrise. They have a beautiful area right behind the main building, the gift center, I think it was. And there's a bridge and everything. I can see it, you know. It's that kind of good memory where I can remember what the whiskey was like. I remember how early it was, because it was early. I remember there was frost on the ground that morning. Winter hadn't really started when I was, I left Rhode Island and went there. And the mist when I was driving over there because everything was cooling or warming up. It's all in there. Like, I don't remember what I did 15 minutes ago, but ask me something I did 2 years ago, and I know it very well for some reason. But only weird random things. Nothing that I needed to remember. But that is a good one. That's a good one because it's connected to whiskey. It's just glass. Oh yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this. Who wants to see me make a mistake? Raise your hand. Don't try this at home. That's a stupid thing to do. Don't do that. I think I got all of it. There we go. Thank you, 5 fingers. You would raise your hand, wouldn't you? The Blue Runs, John John's. I have never had it. I can't give you any opinion on it. I would try it. That's what I can tell you. Cool Runnings, cheers. You're welcome. We're winding down the stream. Again, I'm going to jump over to It's Bourbon Night momentarily because I'm a moderator and I'm curious to see what Knob Creek they'll pick. I'm not even a Knob Creek fan, but I am curious. If you want to know more about Knob Creek, you should check out Whiskey Mountain's channel. She likes Knob Creek a lot. She does not like rye. She drinks it occasionally, which is the hilarious thing. All right, here we go. We're coming to the end. I gotta be spooky. Hold on. Ow! Girl, can't see. Spooky. Spooky's trying to put these gloves on. I just realized what I'm gonna have to do at the end here. Alright, everyone, coming to the end of the evening. I have my glass. I don't want to drop it though. There we go. There's glass. You can't see it, but there's glass right there. I'm not going to drink it clearly.
I'll catch you over at this Bourbon night. Can't see. Alright, everyone, you are free. Escape while you can. And as always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. And I will see you out there.
Thank you for joining me on KillCo Whiskey Musings. You can find my social media and Patreon in the links below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.